Hello everybody, this is Graham, also known as Collector 75, and yeah, I'm doing a response to xortriders, bots from boxes. Now then, yeah, unfortunately I do have a bit of a cold. It's actually not as bad as it was last week. I've had this for about a week and a half and it has been killing me, hence why I haven't even attempted to upload a video, even make one for YouTube for a while now. And along with which, my wife decided it would be a good time to order my son a new bed and have me make it while I've had the nastiest cold I've had for quite a while. So anyway, yeah, that explains why I haven't really done a lot on YouTube lately. So anyway, yeah, so I'm doing a response to the bots from boxes now. Then this actually means quite a lot to me because I've actually been doing that. Just funnily enough, for the last about 4 or 5 weeks. My parents have asked me to go and get all my stuff from their house because they want the room in their loft because they don't want to do anything with it. They just want to leave it empty. Yeah, so it means I've got to move everything, and I've got quite a bit there. It's just been irritating me for the last month or so. Trying to now fill up my already full loft here with all my other stuff. So yeah. Anyway, but that's given me a great chance to go through some of my old stuff. And I've been really enjoying it, actually. It's been such a thing, because some of these boxes I haven't looked in for like years and years and years. Sorry if I look a bit rough. I really haven't been feeling it. I need a haircut, whatever I've got left these days anyway. I need a shave, and also I need to get better. That would really help. And I stopped sniffling. It's really been doing my head in. Anyway, right, so I'm going to come to a selection of stuff that I've found in my boxes that I either haven't seen for ages, or I knew was there, or even forgotten about, even I had. We're going to start with this. Now, this is, oh, hang on, let's get it on the thing. This may not mean much to some people, but this is like, back in the day, during like the mid-90s, when Transformers were effectively dead, this is the closest thing we got to any information, because of before the internet. So this was the Informer Generation 2 which was produced by the Transmasters here in the UK. And, you know, you had your fanzines and stuff down here, and you had some news of what was coming on. Obviously, Beast Wars was just sort of like hitting, or about to hit, and stuff like that. So they had scans of some of the toys that were in a fitness magazine called Previews at the time. So anyway, I found that, and I like keeping on stuff like that. So I like looking through it and that. So we put that to one side. Yeah, what else did I find? I found some books. I'm going to go through the books first quickly. I found this one. Now then, hang on. Sorry, I should have got this in the right order, really. I found this. I haven't looked at it in this book. I actually looked through this properly for the first time, probably since about 1990. I got into Batman really big time around the 1989 movie, just before it ran, then somewhere around there. On the back we got obviously Jack Nicholson and everybody, and I bought this book. I was trying to buy anything Batman at the time. So I bought this book and I loved it. And I've been rereading it, actually. It's just all about the movie and stuff and all I usually get. But it's just, I don't know, it's just me back in when did this book come out? 1989. Yeah, that was me. I loved all this stuff, and I bought as much sort of stuff like that as I could. No idea particularly why. Oh, hang on, bloody hell, my sponge, a load of water down there. I don't want to stick it on there. Pardon me. Then we're going to come to another book. Now, this book is Batman Digital Justice. I haven't looked at this book for yonks and yonks and yonks. And it was all, at the time, cutting-edge computer-generated artwork. I mean, look at that. That is great. The story is a bit thin on the ground, and even the art by today's standards is a bit suspect. But back then, this was like, wow, look at that, Jesus Christ. And I remember my mum and dad had got me a book token, which I'd asked for. And I had to wait because of where Christmas Day and Boxing Day had fallen. On the Saturday and Sunday, we had 2 bank holidays. And back then, nothing was open on a Sunday. Not like it is now, or a bank holiday. So I had to wait like 4 days to spend this book token on the book. I don't know why I didn't just ask me to get me the bloody book. That would have been so much easier. But I loved it. I loved it at the time, and I still love it now. Right, so then, inspired by, actually no, we're going to come to that one in a minute, but this is, I had to get all my comics and stuff, which has been a bit of a pain, because I'm worried about putting them up in my loft, because I've got to find good walls to put them under, or over, rather, because they're bloody heavy. But I did find one of these, and now I love this comic back in the day. This is Doom 2099, and this is the first part. I think it was wrote by Warren Ellis, where Doom takes over America, and I loved it. I loved that. I just love Doctor Doom. He's one of my favourite Marvel villains. I'm not massively into Marvel at all, but for some reason Doctor Doom does it for me, and I like Doctor Doom, and so I like that comic. It's just great. And then inspired again by actually XortRider with some of his latest videos. The other day I was watching some of his Terminator stuff that he's been doing, and I had the box with all my old Terminator comics, and I've been looking at them again. I love it. I mean, I love this comic, this cover to the secondary objectives. Just love that with the old endoskeleton just wearing the leather jacket and the Uzi. I love that. It's just such a great cover. I love that cover. I've got to reread them as well, actually. I've been meaning to. Anyway, right, so we're going to come to some Transformers now, because I know most of the people who watch my videos usually watch it for the Transformers and stuff. And now I found some odd stuff, which I forgot I had. This one, I've forgotten all about. It's a Armada Pterosaur, or whatever he's called. I don't know what he was called in this. I think it's still Pterosaur. But obviously they retooled it to take the Mini-Con and everything, but just given this weird colour scheme. Comes with a D. I think it's, look at that, CD-ROM, when CD-ROMs were the big thing. God. Yeah, it's just, I just love it. I just love looking at it. Look at that. That just looks fantastic. Now, I think I've got 2 of these. I've got 3 out of 4, like the redone Beast Wars versions. I can't remember who the other one was. There was Cheetor. I've got Rhinox, and I think I've got Airraiser somewhere. But I don't know if I've got Cheetor on the card or not. I might have him loose. I can't remember now. I'll have to check my list somewhere. But he just looks great, doesn't he? Look at that. I love it. I love it. Love the colours. And then these, I knew I had, and I just couldn't find the box that they were in. These are some Armada Mini-Cons, but these were like weird Japanesey recolours called X Dimensions or something. But this is the Destruction Team, I think they were called, and given these lovely colour schemes. I just really liked it. Absolutely brilliant. And another one of the, oh, if I not put it there, my son's put water, didn't he? Yeah, was it's black versions of, I think it was like the Air Military Team or something like that. But just look at these, are all black. Absolutely fantastic. I love these. I don't even think I opened these in the day. I was trying to keep them all sort of like mint on the box. This is back when I was trying to collect every single Transformer that had ever been released. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Space-wise now, money-wise at the time, probably should have made me think again, really. But they look cool. I love them. And I'm glad I got them. And it's a bit like XortRider said about moving stuff on, which they're in boxes and no one ever sees them or nothing. But I've tried. I tried, and I think, oh no, I can't get rid of that. I can't. It's just me, unfortunately. I can't get rid of them. Because even though I might not have looked in them for decades, when I buy it, when I go looking in that box and I see something I haven't seen for absolutely ages, it's like buying that toy all over again, and it don't cost you nothing because you've already paid. So I quite like that, and so I can't get rid of it, unfortunately. I thinned out my collection as most I could by just getting rid of a couple of like the old G1 boxes and stuff, but I can't do it no more now. But anyway, but there was this one, and I really like this figure. Now, a lot of people don't like this figure. I don't know, everyone keeps going on about the new Siege Megatron, but I haven't got that yet. I've only got 2 figures out of the Siege line. And I probably, for the moment, aren't getting any more, because I really do need to pay off some of my debts. So I'm knocking on the head. So hopefully, maybe, if I do make it to TF Nation this year, it's still 50-50. I've got the time off, and I've got probably the money to go. But I don't know, every time I go, I end up spending it, and I get back, and then I get the bug, and I just spend silly money on them. It's happened twice now. So, I don't know. But we'll see. I probably will. But if it is, I'm probably only going for the day. Anyway, but yeah, so some people don't like this figure. I love it. This is the Henkei Classics Megatron. Obviously, he's the Nerf gun thing, but at least with the Henkei one, they gave him a more G1 colour scheme. And I liked all the kibble that he's got. It makes that gun bits on the side, makes it look like he's got a cape and that. And I just liked it. I think he's got some articulation issues in one arm, I think. But, don't know, for me, I liked it. I like it because he is a gun, and it was the first time Megatron has been a gun since G1. And something about it that just appeals to me. I don't care that it's not G1 accurate in his alt mode or robot mode particularly. But then again, it doesn't need to be for me per se. I mean, look at that, some of those new Siege figures I like. Jetfire, that is just the cartoon all over. I've got to get that one. We'll make an exception for that one. And Impactor, I want Impactor. But Megs, I can live with it. I can live with it. I can live with it like that. Do you know what I mean? So that Siege Megatron, even though it looks the nuts and it looks really good as that tank, I can live with this for the moment until I buy it probably, and I'll see it somewhere. I did see it the other day, and I was so tempted to get it, but I just didn't. Anyway, right, that has been a response there for the bots in boxes. So I hope you liked it. This video. I'm sorry I've been so ill. Yeah, I've got to do another video response to xortriders now. Actually, I just, like I say, last week or so, I've been absolutely dead. Oh my god, that cold hit me. It's something chronic. And then just with trying to get all this stuff from my mum and dad's house to here, because I ain't got a lot of room to store it. Then I've got to have to re-floorboard the bloody loft out in certain places to make room for it all. Then I got a cold, then I had to build loads of stuff in my son's room. Oh my god, I've been dead. And this is the first time actually that I was still feeling it, but just wanted to make a video. Anyway, no one really cares. So anyway, I shall see you all next time. Should have some new videos out. Anyway, right, I shall see you next time. Bye.